Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're on the Alpha for Legion, and what we're going to be talking about today is healing for DKs. And a lot of people are kind of worried about the loss of Death Siphon, so we're going to talk about why you don't need to worry about that too much. And, well, let's talk about it, guys. Why aren't we worried about healing for DKs come Legion? Well, a lot of people are worried about that Death Siphon loss, like I was saying, and basically the reason is because here we got Death Strike. Now, Death Strike not only heals you for a minimum percentage of your health, but also heals you for a percentage of damage taken. So, like, let's say a Pharaoh opens on you or something, and they get a 4 second burst, 5 second burst on you, that really hard opener, and you turn around and Death Strike him. Now imagine the amount of healing that's going to do. So if we base that off of this Death Strike, now watch the amount of healing we're going to do. Whenever we get Runic Power first, forgot when you Runic Power first. Alright, now watch the healing that comes off of this. It's still a 21k healing. Now, if we figure what's going on right now in WoW, my health pool is close to the same as my other DKs. My Death Strikes are healing for roughly, I think, either about the same or a little bit less. So if we factor out the Death Siphon and we add in the percentage that we heal off of other people from the damage we take, I mean, it's really going to be about the same healing. The only drawback is going to be you have to be in close. Now, the good thing is for this spec, we're going to want to be in close. So it's not really a terrible thing, especially since we don't have Blood Presence, we can't really drop back. And since the current state of WoW, DK versus DK, the one that sticks Frost Presence currently after those damage buffs, are going to win. So it's just kind of falling into place here as we're looking at it. Now, to reiterate, I wanted to show you guys again, is the DK Burst. Now, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. What we're going to do is just build up our Runic Power here, do some damage. Those free Howling Blast procs, amazing. We need to store those away for Burst. You really need to store away your Obliterates and Howling Blast for Burst. But I'm not going to do that right now. What I'm going to do is just kind of wait for my runes to come off cooldown. Now, I've got 100 Runic Power. I'm going to toss just one to keep my Runic Power up. And this is what your Burst is basically going to be as Frost DK. Of course, we're going to get a few more mechanics later on. And when we get PvP and a few other things. But check this out. This is going to be crazy. You run in like this, you're going to pop your Remorseless Winter, and then you're going to pop your Breath of Sindragosa, and of course you're going to pop your Pillar of Frost. So we're going to throw that out, boom, boom, boom. Then we're throwing out Sindragosa, and we're going into our Blit rotation and throwing out every Howling Blast instant proc we have. And then, of course, when we get about 50% is we're going to pop Empowered Rune Weapon and throw hard Obliterates with those procs, of course, to keep up our breath. And it's going to cause a ton of dot damage, just a ton of dot burst damage with Frost. I realized once I put all those things together that Frost is actually going to have a pretty nutty burst if you throw in the Asphyxiate with it. And it's something I did to a Ret Paladin when I was doing this. I threw him into Asphyxiate, I bursted on him really hard, and then I threw him into a Strangulate and really just caught him off guard. He was like, wait a minute, what? Both? But yeah, it was nuts. Right now I'm rolling with that Death Pact for healing. But later on, like I was saying, guys, for healing, Icebound Fortitude is going to be really cool because improved Icebound Fortitude with the Artifact Weapon is going to increase healing done by Death Strikes by 200%. So, yeah, right? 200%. I mean, that's going to be a pretty big modification. 100% would put it at like 40 something K, 200% probably like 60K. So we're going to be getting like 60K Death Strikes plus that healing percentage from damage taken, which is going to make Icebound Fortitude not only a defensive buff but a full heal for our character, which is just going to be nuts, guys. And also, there's an ability that you have that makes like big damage taken, like magical damage taken. You can turn it into a dot damage instead of just huge damage taken. Then you can AMS that dot damage and completely just get rid of it, which is kind of cool. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Until next time, this is your boy Haze.